he hopes to create as many as 5 million green jobs in the next 10 years. Well, my next guest is hard at work making sure that the green economy is going to help Americans living in poverty. Phaedra Ellis-Lamkins is the CEO of Green for All, and she was at yesterday's White House Summit, Job Summit. Good to see you, Phaedra. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
First, I guess my reaction or your reaction to the Job Summit yesterday, what do you think you accomplished?
You know, I think what was most important about yesterday is having the president hear from CEOs of companies, groups like ours, really one consistent message, which is investment in green technology will create opportunity for more Americans to get back to work.
A lot of people are watching right now and they want to know, what does that mean? What are those green jobs? How can I get one of those?
You know, I think that really is the question. Green jobs are people working on construction projects to make homes more energy efficient. It's people making cars, electric cars in California. What it really is that we have to become more energy efficient and energy independent. And so the jobs that are created in that sector where there's opportunity. We have a partnership with Yahoo where there's a green jobs page that actually offers job opportunity. What we have to do is show people, here's how and where you get back to work.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of people will look at this stimulus package and they'll say, as the president pointed out yesterday, there's not a lot we can do financially to create these jobs. A lot of the fiscal stimulus dollars have already been deployed, and for those infrastructure projects, much of it has been used. Was there anything that the energy secretary said to you yesterday to suggest they can create jobs through things like R&D, research and development?
You know, I think what they said that was very promising first is that a lot of the money from the stimulus that actually offers opportunity, retrofitting of homes and weatherization, actually hasn't been released yet. So there's still billions of dollars to create more jobs. In addition, there was a strong signal from both Secretary Chu and the president, who sat in the brainstorming sessions, that in fact there would be an announcement in the next week or two about more opportunity being created to put people back to work. We expect some announcement that will actually be very clear in the next week.
Let's talk about that, because some suggest it's going to be something like a cash for clunkers, but on the energy efficient side. What do you suspect it's going to look like?
You know, I think what was so smart about Cash for Clunkers is the idea that people can actually save money and use it to buy a product. And what we think is going to happen is that there'll be some ability to have a tax credit that will allow people to invest in their homes to make them more energy efficient. Now, for those of us who are just trying to figure out what that means, it means that if you do things like purchase windows so that you reduce your utility bills, that you would have some type of additional tax credit. And what that does is mean that then window companies like that were at yesterday's Job Summit, who manufacture windows in the United States, sell them to Home Depot. Home Depot then uses contractors, that you create a chain of employment here in the United States.
All right. Well, Phaedra Ellis-Lamkins, we thank you very much for taking the time to join us this morning. We hope that comes to fruition, because we need a lot of people to find some good jobs. Thank you very much for joining us.